Hey guys! So today we are going to be doing a first impression on the new L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover. This is their 24-hour foundation. So we're going to give this a shot. It's brand new. I've heard good things about it for oily skin, but I've also heard very mixed reviews. And we are also going to be trying out the new L'Oreal sponge. I've already gotten this wet, but it comes in this packaging here. And I have heard actually very good things about this sponge. It feels really nice, like very spongy. Like I like the way this feels, like just off of my initial first impression. Like I have very high hopes for this. This is the packaging here, very interesting. Just gonna squeeze some of this onto the back of my hand. It seems very thick, like that's just kind of sticking there. Color-wise though, it doesn't look too bad, so we will see. Alright, so I'm just going to do this the same way I normally would. I'm going to take the sponge, I'm going to dip it into what is on the back of my hand, get a decent amount of product on there, and just start bouncing. Alright, so now that I look totally crazy and like two-faced, I want to say the color match is really good because it does blend into my neck and my ears very well. My skin is a little bit blotchy and for some reason a little bit darker on my face, but if I match my face completely, then it doesn't match my neck at all. So, and then I have to blend like really far down. So I always like to match my face to my neck, and honestly, like, I think the match is really good. Like, I can't tell, yeah, on camera it even looks pretty good. So that is half my face done. This actually blended out fairly nicely. Looking up really up close, coverage is pretty good. It is definitely a medium to full coverage. I can still see some of my little flaws, which is perfectly fine with me. I don't like to look completely like fake, I guess is the word I'm looking for. So let me finish up the rest of my face and I will give you my final verdict. I'm going to do my concealer real quick and see how the sponge blends that out. Being nice and messy with it. Now I'm just going to set my Urban Decay Naked Skin with my e.l.f. I think it's like the Mineral Press Finishing Powder. I love this stuff. So overall, first impression, I actually really like this foundation. I think the color match is really good for me. I got it in the shade 302. I was always a big fan of their matte one, but it does tend to break up on me and start to float on the oil in my skin after a few hours or so. So we will see if this does the same sort of thing. I will check in later and let you know exactly how I feel about this. But as for this sponge, I love this sponge. Oh my gosh. I've been tried and true. Like, I love my Real Technique sponge. I've been using it for years. This one just feels different. It's very springy, which I really like. Definitely feels a lot more like a beauty blender. I honestly think this is a fantastic dupe. This is by far my favorite sponge ever, and I am going to get myself a bunch of backups because this is amazing. I love this sponge. Alright, so I will see y'all later when I come back to check in. Alright, so it is the end of my day. I'm just coming back to do my check-in. I've been wearing this makeup for, gosh, about 8 hours. And I have really oily skin, so, I mean, you can kind of see I am a little bit shiny, but it has not broken up in a weird way. I haven't noticed anything like getting too patchy. The rest of my makeup went on perfectly fine as usual. But I feel like this did not break down too bad. A lot of times foundation will start to float, especially like on my nose, and it definitely didn't do that. I got shiny, but that's about it. This actually did stay on my skin very well, and I didn't use a primer. So I have a feeling if I was to use this in conjunction with a primer, then it would possibly, you know, not even get this oily by the end of the day. So I'm actually very impressed by this. I like it. If you are oily, I would definitely recommend this foundation. I'm not entirely sure how well it would work on dry skin. I don't know if it would grab onto dry patches or anything because I don't have any right now. But for what I do have, it covered up the acne, it covered up any redness, it perfected my skin. It lasted fairly well, as you can see. I am just oily. So I hope this review helped you, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you next time. Bye!